watching Fandom Talks!
Hi y'all, welcome to Fandom Talks Arrow. Yep, Ari and I Today it's Ari and I talking about the latest episode of Arrow called The Magician! This episode is called The Magician because in the league, Malcolm Merlyn is known as The Magician because he he just comes back and forth from alive to dead to alive.
I know that fucker. He finds all them loopholes.
Speaking of, Malcolm Merlyn, the most dangerous place for you to be right now on this planet is Starling City. Why come back to Starling City? Oh, is it to make sure that Thea's alive and you know okay? Well, of course she's gonna be okay because you trained her how to be a serial killer.
Someone's got a rant within them.
I hate Malcolm Merlyn.
So Malcolm Merlyn is like one of those people that you love to hate. Because John Barrowman does such a good job at making you really despise him. But at the same time, if he left, it'd be like, who's gonna be that fucking asshole?
So we have Malcolm Merlyn denying the claims that he killed Sara.
And I think that smells fishy. I think it's half and half, you know what I mean?
I think they structured it well enough to give that an even divide because although it would make sense for it to be Malcolm Merlyn, it would be really, really eventful if it was Roz.
Yeah.
Who had Sara killed.
My theory is that Roz contacted Merlyn and was like, I will take the bounty off your head if you kill this hoe.
Which makes total sense.
Yeah. Because then Malcolm could claim that, you know, he technically didn't do it. Her dad did.
We have Nyssa, who at this point has the idea planted in her mind that her father might have ordered Sarah's demise. But what is she gonna do when she receives confirmation, if she receives confirmation, that her father actually did have the woman that she loved killed?
Jump off a cliff. I would.
Oh no, it would be awesome if she joined Team Arrow. I mean, I know.
I agree.
Yeah. I know they have a lot of archers as it is now.
That's true, but she's got that sword thing going.
Yeah.
She can do everything.
We all know that Oliver's gonna jump on that if he can.
Woohoo!
Every woman on this show has had some kind of relationship with Oliver Queen.
That is very true.
Speaking of sleeping with Oliver, we have Laurel, who is developing into more of what we don't want her to develop into, and by that I mean the new Canary.
She's still annoying, she still makes me want to punch her in the face, and I really hope Sara somehow comes back to life, and we don't have to deal with Laurel as a canary, because I will die.
That is a very popular aspect of the show, bringing back people who have died, and
that's a thing for the CW in general. They bring back people who die all the time on their shows. So I will hold on to the hope.
I just really don't want Laurel to be the canary. She has, okay, now she's in boxing classes. She got that little expert tip from Nyssa. You know, she has the jacket. Next thing you know, she's going to become a lesbian and move to, like, God knows where.
Right? She's going to go to train on the island.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't deal with her. She's so freaking, like, she's such a wannabe. And, like, she kind of wants to be all in, but at the same time not, and she's so damn fucking flaky.
Laurel has changed a lot since season 1, when she was like really for the Arrow, then really against the Arrow, then really for the Arrow, and then didn't want the Arrow to kill, and then was happy when the Arrow wasn't killing, and now she knows that Oliver is the Arrow, and now she's all like, Oliver, kill. You know, we have Oliver now, who is going through that whole should I kill him, should I not kill him? He's my sister's father. What's gonna happen with that? And we had Diggle getting in there, and it was such a superhero thing to experience.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to when Oliver kind of just like mellows out. Is Laurel ever gonna tell Lance that his daughter is dead? That phone call that Lance performed at the end of the episode where he was calling Sara and he left a voicemail and he just said, I wanted to hear your voice. I was like, oh god. Oh. No. Our next segment, we have the captain of Team 1/3 Thirst talking about a new relationship that has popped up.
So, Thea and Roy are suddenly teaming up to manage Verdant together. You know, that business relationship in the office or the closet. They fucking need to go at it! They gotta get back together because they were like my favorite couple, and I want it so bad. I want it almost as much as I want Felicity and Barry to happen. So we have the flashbacks to Hong Kong, which were interesting little info tidbits about what life was like for him over there.
They're getting a little bit crazy, and now you're starting to understand Oliver's whole like conspiracy thing. You know, Oliver's whole like sensitivity to things.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to learn what happens there and how he goes back to the island.
Yeah.
And Argus's whole involvement in
Argus
the Arrow.
is shady.
Yeah.
Shady shit.
They obviously know that Oliver Queen's the Arrow, but I wonder what kind of steps they took to ensure that he became the Arrow, or to find out that he was the Arrow, one or the other. So, the moment that we were all waiting for finally happened. We were introduced to Mr. Ra's al Ghul! And he was a little bit off par, just a tiny bit. I mean, the preview for this season was so dope. And then you kind of saw him and you were like, you know, but whatever, it's Ra's al Ghul.
Sound like 2 seconds of him.
Yeah.
Give it some time.
I'm gonna give him some time. Let's see if he like
gets his shit together.
Yeah. Because Ra's al Ghul is such a commanding figure. He's such a like an encompassing figure. Like he when he's on the screen, he takes over, you know?
Yeah.
And I just didn't feel that from this character. And I'm wondering if like it's gonna develop. We're obviously gonna see him do some very questionable things. Morally, ethically, and otherwise. But we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are really excited to see what comes next. Question of the video! What are your theories on Sara's death? Did Ra's al Ghul order Malcolm Merlyn to do it? Did Malcolm Merlyn just do it out of some kind of vendetta? Did Ra's al Ghul order somebody else from the League of Shadows to do it?
Who killed Sara?
Leave your answers in the comments below. Click like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Is there another social media?
No.
YouTube.
Well, duh. YouTube. Where you view us?
And we will see you guys next week.
Peace out.